Now that we've had some practice with doubling two-digit numbers and some three-digit numbers, let's take a look at halving. As you should know, halving is the same as dividing by 2. If you split something in half, you are essentially dividing it by 2 in half. All right, so let's start with a two-digit number, 28, nothing too tricky. 28 divided by 2. All right, so half of 28. What do you think is going to come out? Okay, so 14 is your answer. So 28 divided by 2 equals 14. I'm sure most of you got that. And you might just remember that from working backwards. What times 2 equals 28? But let's have a look at how we would do that by partitioning. All right, so let's go with our 28 divided by 2 equals. Okay, so again, let's start with the tens. Go 20 divided by 2. And then our ones, 8 divided by 2. Okay, 20 divided by 2, we know is 10. 8 divided by 2, we know is 4. All right, now, we're not going to work backwards and subtract these. We're still going to add them. So 10 plus 4 equals 14. Okay, so our answer is 14. Just like we got up there. Okay, so let's try another one. How about 60, let's do 64, okay? Another not particularly tricky one. Have a think. Okay, 32 is what comes out. All right, I'm not going to go over, you would follow the same steps, so if you want to try that, go ahead. Otherwise, these videos take a long time to upload, so I better hurry up. Let's get into, just for fun, a three-digit number. Okay? Now, ooh, it's a bit scary, huh? 126 divided by 2. So, I'll give you a minute to think, or a minute, maybe 10 seconds. You can pause it if you want to try. All right, and we're going to see what comes out. All right, 63. So half of 126 is 63. Let's take a look at that one by partitioning. 126 divided by 2 equals. I don't have a lot of space here, so I'm going to have to make it smaller. Let's start with the hundreds now, because now we have hundreds divided by 2. Then our tens, so 20 divided by 2. And our ones, 6 divided by 2. So we're just breaking it down as we've done with lots of our operations. 100 divided by 2, 50. 20 divided by 2, 10. 6 divided by 2, 3. And now we need to add them up. 50 plus 10 is 60 plus 3 is 63. Okay, so although we made it a larger number, you're still, when you partition it, breaks it down into easier steps. Okay, let's just try one more. Try to make this one a little bit trickier. Okay, let's see. 90, let's try 94. Okay, going back down to a 2-digit number, but I'm sure you know why. Again, if you need more time, just pause it and have a go. All right, 47. So who found that one a little bit trickier? Anyone? Let's go ahead and work it out on our boards. Okay, so 94 divided by 2. All right, again, let's partition it. 90 divided by 2 and 4 divided by 2. So 90 divided by 2. I'm sure most of you already noticed that makes that one's a little bit trickier because it's not an even, well, it is an even number, but the tens is an odd number. So it's not as easy. Let's see. I would do 80. So 80's 10 less than 90. 80 divided by 2 is 40. So 90 divided by 2 has to be 45 because 100 divided by 2 would be 50. So it has to be right in the middle. You can look at it as 80 divided by 2 equals 40 and 10 divided by 2 equals 5. So 80 and 10, that's our 90. So half of 80 is 40, and then half of that 10 is 5, so 45. Okay, then 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now we still need to add those two numbers up. 47. And there's our 47. All right, I'm gonna have to stop it there, otherwise this video will be too long. I will put, again, some problems. Have a go, and it's always good to check your work. For example, with this one, if I thought, oh, maybe 90 divided by 2 is 40, I need to look back. 2 times 40 is 80. It's not 90, all right? So I would know that that's incorrect. So maybe I'd say, oh, okay, so it's 50. But 2 times 50 is 100. So then maybe you'll realize, come to the conclusion that half of 90 is 45. Okay? All right. Oh, I need to turn that off.